ZSS, so therefore...
Like, not like J-Falls needs to prove it, but when he beats me, it's like, he'll be unquestionably better than me, and then Red Ranger beats me, he's like, beating all the Zero Suits. Sosa beats me, he's like, why does everyone have like a personal vendetta against me in SoCal? Like, oh well.
SoCal literally flew across the country to beat you, specifically.
Come at me, SoCal. Come at me. And then Arrow's got to beat me to get out of pool. It's just another SoCal one. That's not personal though. That's just bracket.
All right, so Gio, Bacon Pancakes. Gio's actually going to go ZSS, it seems, but I've really only seen him play Squirtle or DDD.
Yeah, he's actually been picking up Zero Suit. I've only actually seen him as Zero Suit in these past locals. And not to be rude to my boy Gio. Oh, Bacon Pancakes going Diddy? Okay. Not to be rude to my boy Gio, but I don't think he has much of a chance. The last time I played Bacon was at Blacklisted 2, which was like...
A couple months ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago, and I'm a little bit better than them, but that was like my semi-breakout. Not really tournament. Not really, but like whatever.
No, you say whatever you need to say, and like...
Yeah, it wasn't really a breakout. I'm not satisfied with it as a breakout. I didn't do shit. But I played Bacon, and it was like the most ridiculous person I've played in the matchup ever. And he doesn't have...
With Diddy or Fox?
It was with Fox.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any right to be so good at the matchup from where he's from. But he just was. He just played it like just really well.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. So we got Bacon going Diddy though instead, which is interesting. I do think that Diddy does worse against Zero Suit than Fox, if only slightly.
Okay.
But I think it's like Diddy. The higher level the Zero Suit is, the let me think of ways to phrase this. Okay, the higher level it gets, Fox versus Zero Suit gets worse. I think the higher level it gets, Diddy versus Zero Suit gets closer to even.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of understand that. Like, it's kind of with like Marth and Falcon. Like, the higher, the better the players are, the matchup becomes a little bit closer.
Right.
But let's say they're lower standard players.
Like
yeah.
I think it's like that.
Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from.
So like I think Zero Suit does well, but like Bacon is also just gonna probably outclass Gio as a player. Like no offense.
So you say this matchup is potentially even.
Yeah.
So where are you kind of what is your viewpoint on that?
Okay. So it's like Diddy Kong is like amazing at dealing with dash dancing. Like absolutely amazing. His item game is crazy. And the thing about Zero Suit is she can be a dash dance character. But the other thing about Zero Suit is that she doesn't have to be a dash dance character. She can be almost whatever she wants.
Right.
So against Diddy, you just don't play as a dash dance character. You play as like a platform campy or like focus on the item game. I think as you get higher level and your item game gets better, Zero Suit's item stats are all amazing.
Okay.
Or they're all almost like they're all really close to the best. Diddy's like only a tiny bit better. Also, stupid fact, but Zero Suit has the best aerial downwards item throw in the game. It's pretty useless.
It's a beautiful. That was a beautiful stupid fact.
Yeah,
like it's like one of those things that'll never actually matter.
Yeah, but that is true. Anyway, so as you get better with the banana, Zero Suit has some pretty good setups, and she can use it really well. Not to mention that she's like fast. So she's like, it's just like when she has the banana, I think she's like better with the banana than Diddy is, in my opinion. When she has it,
sure.
But Diddy should just have it more than her.
Right. So you're saying that the matchup's even based on how well Zero Suit Samus, the player, uses their items.
Yeah, that's like one way to make the matchup closer to even. The other way is say fuck the items, get rid of them, don't let Diddy have them.
Yeah.
And then you run away on the platforms until you can hit them. And every hit you get on Diddy as Zero Suit, not every hit, but every clean hit is so easy to convert into a 0 to death because Diddy is like the perfect combo lead.
Oh yeah, it's like that semi-fastballer.
Right,
just like everything.
Like Lucas and Roy and just like kill up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention his linear recovery is very easy to edge guard with that kick.
For sure. Yeah, and we see Gio, I think he's going to probably go with that ladder option. He probably doesn't have that item game option. He's probably going to want to just throw the bananas off stage.
We used it. The best item, the aerial downwards item in the game.
Now, I'm not discounting Gio's item play. I mean, he plays with DDD, and so he has somewhat of an, he has
like kind of
understanding of how to
it's just like you don't mess with it if your opponent's better.
Yeah.
And BP is, and there's almost never an instance where you're going to be better than the Diddy Kong player with their items unless you like play with a Diddy Kong player or you have played as an item character before.
Yeah, I agree completely.
All right. F smash would have done more knockback, so it would have been the better option. Forward air out of down smash is the best option before 20%. So if you're ever gets like spacies and you get the down smash at the edge, forward air because it's a nasty angle and more base knockback, so it'll be better. But once you get past that 20%, you got to start back airing. Or the best thing to do is charge an F smash because F smash starts out as strong and then gets stronger than back air. It like starts out even and then as you charge it, it just gets stronger.
Right. And especially in those higher percents where you're in hit stun after the down smash for so long.
Okay, so what can I say? Advice for Gio. That was really good. Good call out, but
I probably would have gone for a nair there.
Yeah, nair and then grab, or just straight up grab, or do something like that.
Yeah.
I think his punishes are a little weak, and I think that the punishes, I think this matchup is almost comparable to Fox vs. Marth, where it's like Diddy Kong probably has a bit of a better neutral game, but like Zero Suit, the punishes are just like so good. But if you're not gonna punish like that, then you're just at a disadvantage.
Right.
You don't have that advantage. You have the advantage in recovering, and that's it. So he needs to work on his punishes a bit. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't been mixing up the tether recovery at all. Ooh, the peanut killing
Such
him.
a call out on that down B.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of directly leads up to the fact that I was saying, like, he really is not mixing up anything.
Yeah, that's like a lot of the issues I see with most Zero Suits that aren't at the top level, where they'll do the same recovery. They'll use their jumps in the same spots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's just, don't do that. You have so much flexibility.
Yeah.
Your recovery's not, Zero Suit's recovery is not good unless you are good with it and you know how to mix up. If you're going to do the same thing every time, it's not a good recovery.
I think I watched Jason Waterfalls had like a ZSS like player like video. It's like 30 minutes long.
That is the best.
I don't even play ZSS. I watched that whole video.
Everyone should watch that video. It's actually
amazing.
The best tutorial video I have ever seen in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
It is actually how I picked up the character.
Really? You just watched that and you're like, that's it. I need to.
He's like, these are all the things you can do to recover, and he just went over some stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. So I just did that, and then I just eventually started coming up with more and more stuff, until like it's just like, oh my god.
Yo, that was sweet by Gio.
Yeah, that was super good. No 4-stock. Good job, Gio.
You know, he might not win this game, but he sure is going to get that Giphy Cat.
Oh, he'll get it. Okay, so I kind of see an issue with Gio's play. So what I've been noticing is that Gio is kind of like saying to BP, hey, if you want this stage, it's yours, man. You can't do that. If you're playing against someone, you do not just give them stage for free.
Yeah.
So Gio's like rolling back, he's dashing back, he's jumping in the corner. And that's just going to lead, you're not going to get hit for doing that. I mean, but you're going to be put in a position where you will then get hit.
Right.
So sometimes it's hard to recognize because you're not directly getting punished for it.
It's delayed.
It's a delayed kind of thing. You're putting yourself in a disadvantaged spot. It's not as bad as, but almost as bad as just jumping off the stage. It's like,
would you rather take percent now or later?
Exactly. So it's like, if you're against someone that's not gonna corner you, and you think you're confident in doing that, just like do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you're up against someone like a high level player like BP, and we saw it with Salem and Emu too. Once anyone was in the corner, it's like it's almost over. Like sometimes.